Hey everybody, it's Ari
and Dylan
from Rhino Thieves, and today we're going to be showing you how to get the Call of Duty Call of the Dead Easter egg. And basically what this Easter egg does, for all of you who don't know, the Easter egg, it's actually really cool. It unlocks a gamer picture, an achievement, and it gives you the Wunderwaffe. And for all of you who don't know the Wunderwaffe, I'm going to have Dylan over here explain it to you.
Das Wunder, the Wunderwaffe, or as the Wunderwaffe, others saying, it was a gun, previously the best wonder weapon in World at War. It first appeared in Shinonuma. It's basically a gun that has 3 shots, so it shoots electricity bolts, and once you shoot a zombie, there are other zombies close by. The lightning bolts will attach basically to these other zombies, and it will become like a web of electricity and kill all these zombies.
It's probably one of the best wonder weapons in both of our opinions.
I still think they should have brought it back.
Yeah, well, they did in Shinonuma and all the maps if you bought like the Prestige or Veteran Edition, but
yeah,
nobody's trying to pay like $200.
Unlike me, though.
Unlike you. All right, so these aren't really steps, but what you're gonna want to do is you need the power. The power is essential to the Easter egg, and basically the power activates the vault. And for all of you who don't know, the vault is where the Easter egg is. So these aren't steps, but you're gonna need a good weapon also. Dylan over here, he gets really lucky and he gets the ray gun. Ray, if you want to call it Ray.
Yeah, look at that pretty thing.
All right, and then you're gonna want to head over to Juggernaut. And Juggernaut is essential because this is a big ass map, and this map, without getting it, you're basically just going to go down and you're going to need to restart the Easter egg. So save up the points and just go get it.
Yeah, and also, yeah, this Easter egg doesn't take a round or two. It takes like at least 5 if you're doing it slowly. Okay.
All right, so step number 1, you're going to want to find the fuse. So go downstairs and knife the door. This activates the vault. And this first step is you're going to want to go and you're going to find this fuse. This fuse can be in numerous spots.
Can be either on that desk right there where we found it, or it can be in the desk completely behind us next to the flopper, or it can be to this locker that we're going to look at here.
Right there. All right, so step number 2. You're going to destroy all 4 generators in this order.
The first generator is in the room with the vaults.
It's right behind you.
That's basically, the game is giving an example of what they look like. They're basically these generators, as you can see, they have big blinking red lights so you can actually see them on the map. One tip that I think is pretty good is a lot of people say you can use Semtexes on them, but I think frags might be better in a case because you can hold them.
And you don't have to go and buy them.
Yeah, and you can hold them and throw them over those generators and they'll explode and it'll still just knock out the generator instead of having to use a Semtex and actually stick it.
Alright, so the second one is over down by the crashed boat. It's pretty hidden, but since we're showing you, it's right here. And
so the next generator is a little sneaky one. It's more, right as you enter the boat, you want to go up those stairs, you want to go straight, and right towards the edge of the boat, more towards the right, more to the front is where this last generator is. It's over on the left, and it's down in the water, so it's very sneaky part. Alright, so the last MDT generator you need to find is right by Stamina Up. This one is also sneaky. You have to go to the left of Stamina Up, and it's past this window. It's in the water next to this little dock, and you want to do the same tip that we've been talking about. Just cook a frag, throw it over it, and it'll explode. Our next step now is to find a vodka bottle. Now, there have been numerous places to be found that vodka bottles have been found, but I think we found a new spot, which is on the 2nd floor of the boat, right here. You can see it. We found it because we didn't find any other places that have been claimed. And the next spot that we find it is off the jump from the first boat to the second boat. And this time, we actually get the bottle, so that's good. Now, the 4th step, there are these radios that have Morse code. First one is underneath the power room, and you must do it in these order, because if you don't, the Morse code won't be right, and you can't continue on to the rest of the Easter egg. Alright, the second one is, again, by stamina up. Instead of taking a left, you're going to want to take a right. And it's on these little barrels right there.
It's really hidden.
Third one, oh, this one's on the second part of the boat near the zipline exit off the lighthouse. And the last one is right in the same room as where the vault is. Now, the fifth step is the power room. You cannot mess with this at all before the game. I know some of you guys want to steer that steering wheel, but you have to wait till then to steer it to a 5 o'clock position. First handle, you have to move it once. And that third one, you have to move it 3 times. And that will activate the next part of the Easter egg.
Alright, here's step number 6. Step number 6 is kind of complicated, so listen up. You're going to want to head over to the lighthouse, and there are 4 dials on each floor. Each floor has a color-coded dial, and they cannot be messed with, because it has to be done in this order, and Dylan will tell you that order.
Alright, so what you want to do is head up to the top floor, and get the yellow dial to 2. This is the first part of this step. And what you want to do is, these dials are complicated, because once you change one, it changes the dial above and below it. So here you saw orange 6. What you have to do is change the blue dial to make orange 7. The next part is you want to go to the bottom floor, make purple 6. I know you can't see the purple, but that is purple. Now you want to do is you want to go up to the floor with orange and change it to make blue 4. Now I go down here to check what blue is on, because I have to know how many times I have to turn orange so that it makes blue 4. Because if you mess up any of these steps, you have to restart everything and all the numbers we messed up. Now the next part is you have to go back up to the top floor and change yellow to 2. So this will make all the numbers into the specific order it's supposed to be.
Alright, here comes step number 7. For step number 7, you're just going to want to sound all these foghorns. And the foghorns have to be done in this order for it to work. And you don't need 4 players to do this. It can be done with just 1. So have just 1 person do it. It's 10 times easier.
Alright, so what you want to do is you want to hit this foghorn on the top screen. It's down by this little pool off the edge of the lighthouse. Second one is you want to go down the slide. And it's pretty much to the right of Speed Cola. It's in the water. So you watch the top screen for this part. I go to the right, and you see that little foghorn right there. Now the next foghorn, still watch the top screen, is right off this ledge, and you go straight. It's next to that building off the corner. And on the bottom screen, you can see Ari pointing towards the last one. You do not want to hit that one until the very last one. And I'm heading over here on the top screen. And you can see that star over there. If you hit all these foghorns right, you'll see that green light.
And that tells you that you did it right.
Alright, this 8th step, you need to have a VR11. And this is the part where you have this green light comes in, if you saw it in the last step. What you have to do is, what I do is, I get a little crawler, and you shoot the VR11 to our crawler. Instead of going to the water, and what they usually do, they go to this green light. And what I did is I have the scavenger, and I shoot him. What you have to do is kill this guy before he gets to the top of the lighthouse. I use the scavenger because it makes it a lot easier. I'm sure you can kill him with other weapons, but I'm just saying that the scavenger is pretty much a one-shot deal. And as you can see on the top screen, Ari's watching him go up to the top. And this is what's supposed to happen. And once he gets to the top, it vanishes like that.
And then a golden rod should float down.
Yep, as you can kind of see it in the top screen, it just floats down. And once you get to the very base of the lighthouse, you should see this golden rod in the green light. Now this is pretty much the last step. Because once you get this golden rod, you want to put it into that tube they put the vodka bottle. Now the last part is a little confusing. The original characters inside ask you to help you again by knifing this fuse box. So what you have to do is knife it, and this is basically the end of the Easter egg. There it is. Grab it. What if it just went through the water too?
It might. You ready?
Yeah. They have to be close by though. George is like, God, he got hit little. George is like, ouch!